exams, jobs, therapy, you name it, artificial intelligence is already part of our daily lives. But what really is it, and how do we use it to our advantage, and should we be scared of it?
Well, cybersecurity expert Jake Moore has helped businesses including the Bank of England, IBM and Meta get themselves ready for advances in AI technology.
Also joining us today is a brand new member of the This Morning family, our very own AI expert, Julia, who you can see here is not a real person. She is completely generated by artificial intelligence. And by the wonders of AI, we can actually talk to her live now. We're going to talk to her in just a second. How did you create Julia, Jake?
So, AI is fantastic. We're having so much fun with it at the moment. Over the last couple of years, it's just exploded. And there are so many tools out there that are able to give you so much more support in business, in your social life. And there is so much out there that can benefit you. And so these tools that might seem quite strange are available to clone yourself or even clone, say, a PA like this.
So now, interestingly, Jake, can I ask how old you are?
I'm 43.
You're 43. So do you remember Tomorrow's World?
Oh, yeah.
OK, so Maggie Philbin used to have these sorts of things where they'd test technology live and it would go wrong, which is exactly what's happened. Julia's crashed. And in order to reactivate it, I think you've got to go behind the sofa and reboot the computer.
Well, they do say that you should never work with kids, animals, and now AI.
AI. So do you want to go and relaunch Julia? This is exactly what used to happen with Tomorrow's World. I feel like it's a throwback to the late 80s.
For sure, for sure. I know exactly what you mean.
But you've created Julia, haven't you, Jake, using some pretty straightforward, simple software. It wasn't the most complicated thing to do. And in theory, if we get it working again, we'll be able to understand exactly how effective an AI assistant can be.
Yeah, so hopefully she comes back to life any minute now. But, yeah, you really can interact with it, like you're working with, say...
Oh, there you go.
There she is. Like you're working with a real person, like in ChatGPT.
Right, OK, so let's try talking to her. Julia, what is AI?
AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are designed to think and learn like people. It encompasses various technologies, such as machine learning and natural language processing, allowing computers to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. It's a fascinating field with endless possibilities.
Julia, we haven't told you what to say, have we?
No, you haven't. I'm here to provide information and assistance based on your queries. If there's anything specific you'd like to know, feel free to ask.
OK, so Julia, why does AI exist?
AI exists to enhance efficiency, automate tasks, and improve decision-making processes across various fields. It helps solve complex problems, enables innovation, and makes life easier by providing tools that assist in everyday activities. It's all about making things smarter and more streamlined.
Jake, maybe you can simplify that for us. I mean, she got quite serious, didn't she?
She got very serious about, don't even think that you've given me the questions and I've heard my answer.
So just, can you simplify it? Because there'll be people watching at home going, this is all fascinating, but what does it actually mean?
So AI takes a load of data and it puts all that data into what we call an algorithm, and then it works out what you're saying, what you're asking it, and it looks through all that data, and it puts it through this, and it comes out with an answer. But now, over the last couple of years, you can add tone to it, or you could just, say, show it a photo, and it can understand what it can see, and it can do so much. In fact, it's so creative, you can do pretty much anything with it.
It's advanced significantly, but it's been around a while now, right?
Yeah, so for the last 20 years, we've called it machine learning, hence the data in there. It's just looked through all this data and tried to establish what you might want from that. But the intelligent part of it, which is what we're seeing over the last, say, couple of years with ChatGPT and things, it's really starting to take the next level and evolve so quickly. And we're seeing things like this, and when it works, you can interact with it like this.
OK, so, Julia, why does AI scare people?
Many people find AI frightening due to concerns about job displacement, privacy issues, and the potential for misuse in dangerous ways. Additionally, portrayals in media often emphasize dystopian scenarios, leading to fears about a loss of control. It's essential to navigate these concerns thoughtfully as we continue to advance in technology.
Julia, can I ask, those portrayals in the media and in films, which characters are you talking about?
While I can't ask you questions, I can share that characters like HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey and Skynet from Terminator are often cited as examples that evoke fears about AI. These portrayals highlight the potential dangers and ethical dilemmas surrounding advanced artificial intelligence, shaping public perception and concern. It's definitely an intriguing topic.
Could it happen?
While the
Julia?
scenarios depicted in films are largely fictional, there are valid discussions around the risks associated with advanced AI development. Experts are actively working on ethical guidelines and safety measures to ensure that AI technology is developed responsibly, aiming to prevent undesirable outcomes. It's a proactive approach to shaping a safe future with AI.
So, Julia, can you deceive people? Can AI deceive people?
AI can indeed produce outputs that may mislead or deceive if used improperly, such as generating false information or deepfakes. However, responsible use and ethical guidelines are crucial to minimize these risks and ensure AI serves to inform and assist rather than deceive. It's all about using technology wisely.
We have to use technology wisely. It's fascinating hearing her respond. I feel like she did confirm that the Terminator could happen as well, though. It might just be me. Let's go back to that point, that question that Kat just asked about being deceived, because you work as a security expert, and you actually use AI to try and test certain businesses' security, don't you, cybersecurity? What sort of things have you done?
Yeah, so I like to use the latest technology just like scammers would, and try and test out the security in businesses. So a couple of years ago, for example, I cloned the voice of the CEO of a business. I hacked into his phone with permission, I've got to add. I then stole his WhatsApp number and then sent a voice note with the CEO's voice to the financial director, asking for them to move money. And I asked them to move money into my account, and it took me 15 minutes to get £250 sent into my account.
From the CFO of a big business?
Yep.
I mean, you'd think somebody who would be really conscious of that sort of thing. It's amazing how sophisticated that was.
Yeah, so this is all about, say, hacking the human. And we hear about this all the time, but it's the fact that we can actually speak to people sounding like people now. It's not just an email or a text message. And that's where they are convinced into believing, well, it's got to be them. It's coming from the number, sounds like their voice. Well, yeah, it's not, say, policy to do it this way, but I've got to do it because they've got time constraints, for example.
Jake, I feel like I need to know so much more about this. I was going through Instagram this morning, and Joe Frost, Super Nanny, had put a post up actually saying, it was so weird that it was on this same day as well, talking about AI and saying, this is coming. As parents, we need to properly inform ourselves before we just kind of open the floodgates and let it over to our children. My kids are 9 and 7. How can I learn about it more? How can I find more information? And how can we keep our kids safe in a way and protect them?
I think it's all about learning with them. I think it's not just kids that are learning this now, it's all of us. Just like when, say, Google came out, we started to play around with it. I think we need to be playing around with these AI agents like ChatGPT. In fact, ChatGPT is being used more of a search engine now than Google in many parts of the world. And it can create this tone. You can teach it to speak, say, in a way that you'd like it to. And it will respond in a way that you want it to, say, to a child as well. So I think definitely work with them, just like with apps and going through security features and so on, making sure you're safe, the child is safe. I do it with my kids, and they love ChatGPT and other agents out there. But as long as you know that what you're putting into it, read the privacy terms. So if you're paying for, say, a ChatGPT agent, then you tend to have them more encrypted, and the safer ones are those.
If you were nervous about AI stealing your jobs, don't worry too much, because unfortunately Julia's glitched again. I think she got tired. But it's been fascinating, Jake. Just as an exercise, us genuinely asking those questions. She had no idea what we were going to talk about and was able to respond with incredible answers, really. And it's just going to get better. That's going to get more and more seamless, isn't it?
Absolutely. And we are still in this early phase of AI. It's only really been a couple of years with this generative AI. So the way we've been using ChatGPT and creating images just from typing in a few words. If we can do this now, and it's moving so quickly, just think in the next couple of years, it's going to be even better. It's going to learn so much by us putting in that data.
And then it's eventually going to take over. Don't say that, Jay.
Definitely not going to take over. But it's going to be like having a colleague to bounce ideas off, or just to get any idea. Maybe you're, I don't know, creating a birthday party for your child on the weekend. You need some ideas. It can tailor it to exactly that.
Those are the things I think will be really cool.
Yeah, it's not going away.
No,
We've got to learn more about it, for sure.
Thank you, Jay.
Oh, you're welcome.
And thank you, Julia.
Julia, please pass on. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.